If you guys don't know what this term is, you're probably better off. Hello there, greasers and people who might want to subscribe to me. I'm Sandwich Sean. Here at 50 Shades of Grease Adventures, we talk about reading and writing and everything in between, and also the things that make those things fun for people. And other crazy stuff. I know those TikTokers and those Instagrammers love their challenges, so that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to go into the Kindle Store on Amazon and do the Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover challenge. Basically, writing a book is completely free, including uploading it to the Kindle Store to be published independently. However, if you don't have any knowledge of art or graphic design, creating a cover that stands out is obviously going to be the hardest part. If you forgo professional editing, having someone create a cover for you might be the most expensive part for your book. What you end up with is probably a lot of books out there that have no curb appeal. They don't stand out to the many hundreds of thousands of books that any customer can find on Kindle these days. Believe me, in my collection I definitely have a few covers that might look like that. But today I hope to go through and maybe find a diamond in the rough. Maybe a book that hasn't really been noticed because of its cover, and see if the story within is really worth reading. Let's go. Alright, so here we are at the Kindle bookstore. So because of the Kindle Summer Reading Program, I actually have a few credits that I can use for one of these books. Check out the video up there where I talk about that program. This might be a little bit challenging because obviously people who have money for a good cover, these for example, are also going to have the money to do lots of advertising. So how are we going to get through this? It might be kind of difficult going by stars because again, we don't want to judge based on stars or even the cover. These have already been judged by people through their ratings, so maybe we're just going to kind of explore. Maybe I just want to say, if you ever have a cover like this, I'm not going to read your book. I mean, for obvious reasons and not so obvious reasons. I'm not into that type of thing. Here we go. We got something. The Cheat Sheet Romantic Comedy. I'm just going to put these up in my tabs. What? She almost looks naked? This is like a 3D rendering cover. Is this 3D rendered? It's a fairy tale book. It kind of looks like her... You know what's are out. Another shirtless guy. No thank you. It's either Buff Man or Squarehead Beard Man. Those are the two like main, you know, romance guys. Now this actually looks kind of cool. It doesn't look like a regular book cover like you'd see these days. It looks kind of like a 90s VHS tape cover. I kind of like that. That's kind of nostalgic. And obviously this is doing pretty good. You got the animated ones, which are good for fantasy, like high fantasy, like D&D type stuff. Whatever I do here, it's gonna make someone mad. But again, we're looking for the beauty and the creativity behind the cover. It's definitely a League of Legends character right there. BJ Wayne. Let's find a couple more books that we can kind of not judge by their covers and get a closer look in them. God, if I see one more shirtless man, I'm just gonna go crazy. Mortal Kombat character. In at the Holiday Bay. That has two badly photoshopped dogs and one badly photoshopped cat. Oh God. The reason why people put this stuff out is because people buy it. Dark Skittles. The Trident Series Book 7 by Jamie Lewis. I am tired of seeing abs. Ab Man. Pregnant Lady. Dragonfall. Square Jaw. Ooh, abs. We haven't seen the Deep V in a while. That looks photoshopped. This is another one that's kind of iffy. I guess it's... Why is this lady on the cover? I don't know. I definitely don't want any of these people writing these books to be mad at me. This is not about criticizing their covers. Obviously, these people are a lot more successful than me as a writer, and looks like they're USA Today best-selling even. So maybe we're gonna keep looking and not judge it so harshly. This is just a first look. We're gonna go in a little bit more and see more products related to this item. We're going to find the more obscure books. We're going to find a book that maybe hasn't been noticed by a lot of people, and we're going to give that people our business. Because that's what we do. We got us, indie creators got to stand together. So this is obviously a very popular book. It's doing good. I think actually this cover is is perfectly fine for what they want. They're doing pretty good. I don't know if I'd ever make a cover like this or request someone to make a cover like this for me, but you know, to each their own. They're doing a sort of thing. What genre is this? Fairy tale, mythology? Okay, so I can understand that. Here we go. Customers also bought this item. Here we go. We're in the now we're getting into the obscure section of Amazon Kindle. Ones that have no ratings just because they're in there. And of course, I'm gonna give my honest opinion at the end of this. So this is book 10 of 10. I wonder if we can go. Is this the same author? Well, they have 155 ratings in their first book. Maybe people just haven't gotten this book. Darcy Sweet Cozy Mystery Book 31. Murder on Wolf Way. Wagging Tail Cozy Mystery Book 11. Lethal Lace Cozy Corgi Mystery Book 23. Let's read more about Cozy Corgi Mysteries. I used to have a corgi. He was a pain in the butt. Cozy Corgi Cruel Candy Mystery has 745 reviews. Obviously, people love this. Who doesn't love a corgi? Estes Park, Colorado. Picturesque mountains, charming shops, bakery, delightful bakeries, a cozy bookstore, and murder. This culinary cozy mystery includes a recipe for delectable lemon bars. Heck, sign me up. Guys, it's tough. It's tough finding books that don't look good and aren't selling well. It's almost like Amazon doesn't want to promote books that they're not going to make money off of. But here, I've pulled up my secret weapon. I'm going to start from right here. Books by a famous author named Chuck Tingle. You may have heard of him. Pounded in my pound by various things. 20,000 pounds into my butt. Yeah, we're going to use this as a starting point and go from there. Maybe we'll start from The Great Gatsby, which only has one review. Obviously, this is satire, so it's meant to look like this. We'll be in luck going from here and finding other interesting books. Ah, yes, we found the Twilight wannabe section. If I can complete this challenge without finding a romance book, that would be great. What genre is this? Please don't tell me. Oh, it's bisexual and gay. Not that I don't support that. It just ain't me. Oh boy, I'm in the weird part of Amazon now. Do you ever get to the weird part of sites, like weird parts of Reddit or weird parts of YouTube? We've all been there. Serve it. I can tell by these titles. That's already another one of these ones. Here's a guy with a wig on his head. His Hunter, Omegas for the Fae Kings, Book 1. It's once again probably not my type of book, but maybe this is how we're gonna do it. How many pages? 170 pages. Not that bad. If you guys don't know what this term is, probably better off. Once again, I've been into those weird parts of websites. Do I have to buy this book now? MPreg book? High elves aren't supposed to mate with low elves, but the only Royan can't keep away from this cute monster hunter. Sasha just claimed the throne is already about to mate quickly and produce an heir. And Sasha doesn't think he's infertile. Infertility having been the curse of the Fae 5,000 word MPreg Fae novel with humor and angst and misunderstands it lead nevertheless to loving your babies. That's exactly the amount that I have for my credits. This was... Don't judge a book by its cover. But now I'm kind of feeling like I'm trying not to judge this book by its premise and its title and its fetishes. Maybe, just maybe, we gotta read it and judge it on the writing style and the editing and you know the prose and not what it's about. We gotta look past that. I know, one crit. Goodbye credits. Goodbye credits. Thanks, Sean. His Hunter Omegas with the Fae Kings will be auto-delivered to your Moto. You can go to your device to start reading. So 2 days have passed since I first laid eyes on His Hunter, Omegas for the Fae King, Book 1. You might be imagining that I was so entranced in this novel that I couldn't put it down. And you'd be wrong. Rather, I've been trying to think about other things. Now, let's be fair, this is a very well written book, but once I got to the scenes of very, let's say, graphic mating rituals between one gentleman and another, I kind of had to put it down. Now, the LGBT community is great and their authors are wonderful, and I'm not one to kink shame. But once again, that ain't me. But this video needs a conclusion, and the best way I can think of that is to offer this Eva Lyra a rating on this book. His Hunter, Omegas for the Fae King, Book 1. This is a well-written book. I love the world building and want to see how it evolves through the entire series. The detail, especially in the intimate scenes, offers up readers everything they would desire and more. 5 stars. And I'm so glad that this isn't hooked to my Amazon or Amazon author accounts. Submit. So I guess the main message we can get out of this, beyond not judging a book by its cover, its premise, or its kinks, is... I have no idea where I'm going with this. See you guys next time!